taken for granted.
To lead you and guide you.
To lead you and guide you.
As Christ leads me.
As Christ leads me.
To follow his teachings.
To follow his teachings.
And obey his commands.
to obey his commandments.
To lead by example. To lead by example.
Lead by example.
With patience and understanding.
With patience and understanding.
To be slow to anger.
To be slow to anger.
And quick to listen.
Quick to listen.
To be a spiritual leader in our home.
To be a spiritual leader in our home.
Through good times and bad.
Through good times and bad.
In joy and in sorrow.
In joy and in sorrow.
To love and be faithful to you alone. To love and be faithful.
To love and to be faithful.
To you alone. From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Until God calls us home.
God calls us home.
This is my solemn pledge.
This is my solemn pledge.
To you and to God. I, Julie. Taking Ben. To be my wedded husband. To be your helpmate. As God intends. To honor you. As my spiritual head. To follow you. As you follow Christ. To cover you in prayer. To work alongside you. To support you in your God-given vision for our family. To speak words of kindness and not criticism. To love you and be faithful to you alone from this day forward until God calls us home. This is my solemn pledge to you and to God. May we have the rings to further seal these vows. We read in the Bible that when God made a covenant with Noah, he chose a rainbow as a token and said, I will look upon the rainbow, that I may remember the everlasting covenant. From this we learn that it is good for us, when we enter into a solemn agreement with another person, to set apart a reminder of our vows. You have selected these beautiful rings. Made of precious metals, they represent the precious ties that bind you as husband and wife. Rings are also an endless circle that can only be broken by an outside force. And thus may your marriage continue until it is broken only by death. Let these rings always serve to remind you of the vows you have made to each other today. Then will you take this ring and place it upon Julie's finger and repeat, I give you this ring as a token of my love and my commitment to you. Julie, will you take this ring and place it upon Ben's finger and repeat, I give you this ring as a token of my love and my commitment to you. The lighting of a unity candle represents the joining of your two lives into one. Will you now each take a lighted candle and unite their flames, thus symbolizing the union of your two lives? Inasmuch as Ben Bernhardt and Julie Stone have today, in the presence of God and these witnesses, given and pledged their lives to each other and declared this by the giving and receiving of rings, then by the authority of the state of Oregon invested in me as a minister of Christ Jesus, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Then you may kiss the bride. Now it is my great privilege to introduce to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Ben Bernhardt. The ushers will be dismissing you, starting with the very back row. And they would like you to come right down the center aisle, go out through the archway into the backyard, around behind. Ben and Julie will have a receiving line back behind. And you'll meet the whole family back there. And please stay for the reception to follow. Thank you very much for coming today.